to July of 2024. Obviously, it's been a little up and down for him, the strikeouts, but giving up some runs as well. And fighting with this weather. The weather down here on the field, one of the warmest days that we have had, but the wind has been brutal. Gusts up to 30 miles an hour, and we've seen it with some of those high pop-ups.
You're going to want to tighten up that hat. Where do I get that costume, Brennan?
Well, it's going to be down in the closet later. You can take it. Halloween costume, I think, would probably be the best use for this bad boy. We got the Ricky Bobby up there as well. Jack, you wanted that one.
Hey, shake and bake, my friend.
Shake and bake, without a doubt.
That is Brennan Miller down in the dugout as Giwan Bay picks up a single.
What does he mean costume? I wore that on Wednesday. What is he talking about? I thought that was just an outfit. What?
Is that your pajama set?
Yeah, I wore that out to dinner the other night.
It's fire retardant, isn't
I
it?
thought that was just a normal outfit. All right. Guess I got to change up my wardrobe. Yeah, I think when he gets going, this lineup's...
Pilkington fires. Off the handle into shallow center. That's down for a base hit. Clark fields, and the stop sign's given to Morabito. Syracuse will not...
Originally drafted by the Pittsburgh Pirates in the 28th round back in 2017 from Farmingdale State College. A diamond in the rough. Looking for his first shot at the big leagues. One out for Giwan Bay. First pitch is chopped over to second. It leaks through into right center field for a base hit. Bay rounds first. He jogs back to the bag, and he's on with a one-out single. 2-for-2 day for Giwan Bay, who kind of had a tough start to the season, had a big homer in the first series, but other than that, it was a little spotty. Looks like he's back in a rhythm.
Yeah, I mean, he came into this game 2 for 13 at the plate, and he's 2 for 2 today, so he's matched his season output in hits already in this game. He needs a day like this.
So here's Jackson Clough, who's also kind of off to a tough
Zach Wenninger shined in his AAA debut, and big-time hit from Ben Rortvedt in Game 2 of that 8th inning to give Syracuse the lead and ultimately the win.
Here's Giwan Bay with 2 outs in the bottom of the 6th. First pitch, he takes a called strike with a curveball, 0-1. I think one thing that's been interesting about this series that I think will change pretty quickly. You get starts from Jack Wenninger, Jonah Tong, Christian Scott. Right now, Tong, Scott both gave up, one too many runs. I don't think we're going to have many of those starts as this season goes along with Tong and Scott not dominating. 0-1, he rips it over first, but it's foul. Like Tong hadn't given up a run in his first three career AAA starts. And the last time Christian Scott was at this level, in earned run average under 3. I think we're going to get close to that again. No balls, 2 strikes to Giwan Bay with 2 outs in the bottom of the 6th inning. He throws. Foul tip into the mitt. Nito holds on for strike 3. Well, Toledo has retired 7 Mets in order. We go to the 7th inning. It's 7-1 Toledo. 1-2. Perez pops it up. Shallow right center. Both middle infielders going back, and Jackson Clough, the second baseman, makes the catch. Lineup up. Maybe could get something started. I mean, if you come back from down 6 runs, it means everybody did something positive in the lineup, but at least you'll likely have the top of the order either coming up next later in the inning or to start the 9th.
Giwan Bay swings at the first pitch, fouls it back. And Dick Scott was talking to some local reporters last night. He was thrilled at how his team just kept hitting the baseball, even though they were trailing by double-digit runs for most of the game. He's really proud of his team's effort 1 through 9 offensively. 0-1 pitches a fastball at 96, strike 2.
I mean, last night was a sign of what you could see today, a team that lost by 10 but put up good ABs from the first inning all the way through the 9th and continued to score.
0-2. Down in the dirt, half swing. There's no appeal, down to third as Bay keeps the hands back.
Giwan Bay moves a lot in the batter's box, whether he's taking a pitch, swinging. There's some happy feet.
It's almost like he's a slap softball player trying to get out of the box because he's got exceptional speed. The 1-2. Moves out of the way of that pitch. Fastball inside. You ever see those, you might have had these as a kid, the carpet sliders? Did you ever wear those? They were like
shoes or socks?
Yeah, it was like a indoor, like slippery shoe you could put on. 2-2 is just tapped foul. He stays alive. Now, I would wear them as a kid to play, like, carpet hockey or something like that.
Okay.
But that's like, Giwan Bay's just, he's got the carpet sliders on right
Right.
now. His feet are not still in the box.
It's like the socks on a nice polished
Yeah.
wood floor. You're just flying.
Sliding up to the door, Polar Express style. 2-2, pitch misses inside, and the count's full. I hope that painted a picture for you.
All of these, the junior version of the Heelys.
Yeah.
The ultimate mobile foot device.
I was never allowed to wear those. 3-2 pitch. Popped up, drifting to shallow left field. This one might get down, and it will for a base hit. 3-hit day for Giwan Bay. He's 3 for 4. Finds some outfield grass between the third baseman and left fielder.
That's the kind of production you need out of the bottom of the lineup. If Giwan Bay is going to hit 8th and get you a handful of singles every game, that's awesome. You don't need everybody to hit 20 homers and a bunch of doubles, but if you're just making good contact and getting